What's up, yo? I wanted to come and make this video because this is a simulation. It's time to wake up. The inorganic ones are trying to steal your soul. They're trying to control us. You know, and they already are in a lot of ways. The mass population is under a spell. When I was in Miami, I saw 4 or 5 AI just spawn in. Just pop out of nowhere through the simulation. I was out in this park in the morning meditating at like 4 in the morning because I couldn't sleep because I saw a bunch of UFOs flying above the city, controlling the shit, sending bad energy down, sending dead zone frequencies into Miami. And it was a crazy night, and I just couldn't sleep. So I was in this park in the morning, and I was like, for real, I saw just these AI just spawn in. Like 1 second I was looking right, next thing I look, and they just pop up there, like, and I wouldn't know how they walked around or something, but they were both wearing the same outfit. You know, it was a couple. It was an AI couple, both wearing the same outfit, both walking a dog on a leash. Which, by the way, if you walking a dog, let it off the leash, man. Let it out the house. Like, it's a prisoner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the dog has to be on a leash, then he ain't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? And that means that it's a prisoner, right? If a dog truly wants to be with you, you won't need a leash type shit. But most people are so brainwashed that they don't even think the animal is a real soul. But it's a soul in each animal. I mean, I couldn't imagine how a house cat feel. How does a house cat feel? Stuck in there all day. They crazy. Let it out. Like, open the door. And if the motherfucker run out, right, then let it go. But if he stay with you, that's where he wants to be. It's that simple. Like, you gotta give it an option. You know what I'm saying? Can't just be a prisoner. But it's real. I mean, we're in a simulation, and you watching this on a simulation within a simulation. You know what I'm saying? And technology is not the problem, it's the way we use it. Like this, like waking up people, you know, music, stuff like this. But it's when we increase our technology without increasing our own power is when the problems start to come in, because then the AI take over. You know what I'm saying? And there's not only AI, which are walking around, complete AI that just spawn in, right? But there's also the AI that are literally you. Like, you're being programmed, right? You know, you're hearing this video, and then you think about it later on, or you watch a TV show, and you have a memory of the TV show in your head. It's programming you. Why do you think they call it a television? Television program. His story. It's his story. History. And all the video games and shit with fucking killing people and fucking, you know, GTA, fucking Call of Duty, all this shit is training you. It's training your brain to kill. To kill is what it's doing. It's training your brain to kill. because they want you to be good at killing. You know, they want you to join the army. Call of Duty, right? There's people really out here playing fucking 2K. Go play fucking basketball. Like, what are you on, bro? Like, you smoking some meth. You know what I'm saying? And it's in the food, it's in the water, it's in everything, right? It's in the weed that you get from the dispensary. They spray it. They spray it with shit. It's GMO. It's genetically modified. It got too much THC, right? Which is just like the bam, 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 right? And not only that, but it's also fucking spray. They spray it with fent out in Cali, and they spray it with meth out in Utah, right? They spray it with, I don't even know what the fuck they spray it with in Miami. It's probably both at the same time, right? But the sativas you get from your plug, from your fucking dispensary, is meth. And the indicas you get are fent, right? And they're drugging us, man. They drugging us. It's in the cigarettes. You know what I mean? You don't even need fent in a cigarette for it to be bad, but it's in it, right? That tobacco that's in a cigarette, that ain't real tobacco. Like, look at it for once. It's not real tobacco. They spray it with shit. Probably some spice or some shit, man. I don't even know. It's bad. You gotta stop smoking that shit. I smoked that shit for so long, and then I stopped one day, and I opened my eyes. You know, I really truly opened my eyes. I don't have no problem with ganja, man. Ganja is a different story. As long as we use it, you know, with a balance. Talking about that Indian hash, right? That Indian ganja that they roll with their hands. That you go out in the fields, you gonna see weed just growing naturally. Not no fucking 37% fucking fentanyl pack weed that you smoking out in the US, UK, Europe, right? Europe's a little bit different, but UK and US, man, it's mainly the US with that fent shit. And people know on a deep down level, or maybe they don't, right? But yo plug know. And what the fuck is a cart, yo? What the fuck is that wax shit, man? Unless you go out to the field and you get that weed and you rub it with your hands, you get your hash and you put it in a dab rig, right? That's a different story. But you smoking boof, bro. You smoking fucking meth or spice. All the cakes, the fucking cake pops, the fucking cake bars, whatever the fuck they call, right? Is meth and fent. And the acid in Cali is meth. Like, them jails, it's fucking meth. Guys, wake up. You don't want to do acid. LSD is not good because LSD puts you in this fucking zoom. I don't know how to describe it, but you just like looking too much at things. You know what I'm saying? Compared to mushrooms, mushroom will take you out of it. You know, we need to be taken out, right? Like up, not in. You know what I'm saying? LSD is it's the whole fucking government shit, bro. It's like MK Ultra shit. Why do you think they were experimenting with that shit, bro? Because it's like putting you more into the matrix. Mushrooms will take you to meet your ancestors and your guides and take you up. Real mushrooms, not no mushroom chocolate bar, because it's not real mushrooms. You need a spirit and a mushroom in there. Real mushrooms, right? That'll wake you up. You gotta stop eating that cow cum in the food. You gotta stop eating that slavery meat that's turning you into a slave. You know what I'm saying? It is. You are what you eat. You know what I'm saying? You fucking eating dead chicks. You eating eggs. What the fuck is an egg, yo? Man, that shit gross. That shit gross. You drinking cow cum. What the fuck is cheese? It's cow cum. Fermented. Get that shit out of here. Alcohol. Why you think they call alcohol spirits? It's putting spirits into your body. It's opening up your vessel to unwanted effects. Spirits, right? Why you think people be crazy when they drinking that shit? Spirits. The food is fake. The water is drugged. I boiled some water, and I found a white powder at the bottom. You can look it up. They put in drugs in the water. They found over 27 different types of pharmaceuticals in your water. And this was on a headline on news. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because those, at this point, the companies and all these programs, you know, you think that they might be the the ones that are at the top, but nah, there's a whole nother thing going on here. And you looking at it through it. You get what I'm saying? It's this right here. This fucking box. This screen. That's the ones that are coming down, right? They coming down and they fucking flying over Miami and spraying dead zone frequencies in there. Fucking, it's bad. It's bad, guys. You gotta get the fuck out of America. I'm not saying that the world is perfect, right? In fact, I'm saying the opposite. You know? And everything is as it's supposed to be, right? Because there's a movie playing out here. But I gotta play my part in this movie and wake y'all up, because we can't have everybody asleep. You know what I'm saying? It just won't work that way. Or it will work. It'll type away at a fucking desk for 10 hours a day. With the whole working from home thing, they really got you, because now people just sit inside all day doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Doing nothing.
You know, context for you to do it, though, right?
Wake up. Nothing is real. This is a dream. You're being controlled through your phone. But they don't hear me because they AI. See? They AI. They're not real. Like, they're not real beings. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say, is they're not real. Like, that's a good example. They're not real. They AI. If you feel that shit, you real. If you don't, you a droid. Stop taking pharmaceuticals and start eating mushrooms. Start drinking ayahuasca. Start meditating. Start breathing. Start hitting that DMT that's in the back of your fucking throat, behind that little thing with your tongue, you know? You just do the little Kachari Mudra, which is like putting the tongue behind that thing, curling it behind, like, probably can't see, but you get in behind the DMT and you wiggle it around and you get the DMT out, and then you're fucking on, you get your DMT, right? Because DMT is what makes this. You know what I'm saying? DMT is the fucking, and words, language is such bullshit, man. Language. It's not just language, but it's English. It's English and British and fucking, it's the same, right? French and all this shit. French is a little better, but English, fucking Spanish, it's all the same. It doesn't like get to the root, right? It's always just surface level. But you can, with the combination of words, you can get the message out. It's just, we need to start telepathically communicating with each other through our eyes, man. That's where the real energy is at, is through our eyes. Somebody in their eyes, you get their energy, and they get yours if they can read, if they real, right? But not everybody is. So practice with somebody you trust, you know. Practice it. Practice telepathically communicating, because I tell you it will work. And not like sending words, but sending messages, right? You can try sending words if you want, but why? Why? That's what I'm trying to say, is that you don't need to use words. I may need to use words because there are people who are in that mindset, and I need to get them out of that mindset through words. But you don't need to use words. Don't say anything for a day, like in your head, out loud, nothing. Don't say anything. You will find such fucking peace, I tell you, because words are spells, and every single fucking word has negative energy attached to it when it's in English or Spanish. Because they're the fucking Spaniards. They're the colonizers. They made these words as weapons. As spiritual weapons to suppress you and keep you in that state of mind always. There's people who are still wearing masks. Like, it's not even real. It's crazy. Now, religion is spiritually sucking your soul. It's taking you out of your body so that something else with words can be put in there. Jesus ain't fuck with spirituality. No, fuck. See? Jesus ain't fuck with religion. I tell you that much. Did Jesus write the fucking Bible? No. Jesus was fucking black. Okay? They use the fucking cross as the symbol for spirituality, as the symbol for fucking Christianity, when they use the cross for the symbol for fucking religions, when Jesus was put on the fucking cross. Like, it doesn't make sense, because they are the other side. They were the ones putting him on the cross, right? It wasn't Jesus. Like, Jesus didn't fucking write the Bible, didn't create Christianity. If Jesus sees Christianity, he's like, what the fuck is this? And agree, he likes spirituality. See, spirituality puts you in your own. It puts you in your purpose, not as a fucking cult member who's afraid of God. Right? And even words like God is a white man word. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like that word, God. You know what I'm saying? It's us. All the words have such power because it has such negative energetic ties to every single fucking thing. It's like American words, English is like commands. It's like do that, do this, right? 3-dimensional, it's 3rd-dimensional, 2nd-dimensional. It's terrible. And we need to start waking up, because I'm woken up. You know what I'm saying? I woke up. And it's tough. It's tough being awake, I tell you. But I'd rather be awake than asleep. You know what I'm saying? Words, man, words. They suck. It is no measure of health to be adjusted to a profoundly sick society. We need a new cycle here. Man, I've seen so many UFOs, and they've been here for so fucking long. The lizards, bro, they fucking here. The draconians, the lizards, the fucking sharks. The sharks have been here for... First it was the sharks, right? Then it was the draconians. Then it was the lizards. The same. They're all the fucking same. It's evil. It's demonic. It's the devil. It's just chaos with no purpose. It's bad. Another thing too is people walk around trying to act like everybody else. Like, that's what's creating this whole fucking thing. Is that, right? Like, and all these things people think they want, they only want because somebody told them to want it. Like, did you really want that fucking car when you were 1 before you saw it on TV? No. Some people do not realize taking drugs makes it really almost impossible to see why you on those drugs, because that's what they want. They want you to not see. It's a white powder, right? Take out the white powder, please, from everybody. Bro's riding around a fucking unicycle. Anyway, take out the white powder. You take white powder. You take out the fucking D from the white powder. What does that say? Yeah. So stop it. Right now. Any powders. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Fuck drugs. Fuck pharmaceuticals. They are killing your brain cells. Half of these people ain't even real. Say, like, in America, you walk into a fucking place and then you see all these people coming in after you. You know what I'm saying? They simulations, bro. It's like fucking, oh, let's turn up the people in here. Let's turn up the people in here. Blah, 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 blah. And they just robots. Like, it's really that simple. They really advanced fucking robots. Because AI is at that point now. It's in the food. It's in the water. These little AI nano dust bots in the food, in the water, in everything. And fairies are real, okay? What is a fucking bug? What is a fucking dragonfly? It's a fairy. It's a fucking fairy. Yeah, it's a fucking fairy. And what is a fucking gnome? Gnomes, bro. You take some mushrooms. You take enough mushrooms, you're gonna see some gnomes, right? Because, you know, when they used to talk about dragons and all these things, they still exist. You just gotta see it. And there's so much fluoride and so much shit in all the food and all the water that people don't see it anymore because there's such spiritual suppression. But a while ago, there wasn't all these drugs in the food, so people could see this stuff. It was, you were walking around in a fucking fairyland, and you are. White people came down on a ship, came down, and they fucking colonized the shit. What do you think the difference is that wake up, guys. Wake the fuck up, okay? Got a vision of them shits. They came down on a fucking ship, man, and colonized this earth and put all this bullshit here. White people, they're fucking, they're draconians, bro. They fucking came down on the ship. And I know, like, look at me, right? But I am not my thoughts or my body or my mind. These people think they are. That's the fucking difference. Came here to wake y'all up.